suck my dick.
I need money.
This is BM Talk with Marc and Bob.
Oh, yeah. Let us pray. Our Father, who broadcasts in New York, hallowed be thy name. The King of all media. Baba Booey be done on earth and across the airwaves. Give us a hey now and Robin's News. And forgive us for our bad phone connection and boring calls, as we just want to be part of the show. And lead us into the future and deliver us from the FCC. For Howard is the king, with the power and the ratings, now and forever. Amen.
Hallelujah.
Podcasts are bullshit.
Hey now!
Oh, yokshimash.
Hey now, I say.
Yokshimash.
And that's what language?
I don't know. It's whatever Borat spoke.
Okay, I was going to say it sounded a little Boratish.
Right.
Yokshimash?
Yokshimash.
Yokshimash. Where is he from?
Fucking shit. Now I can't remember. I'm getting Mandela affected.
See?
I'm getting affected by the Mandela. Where the fuck was he from? I can't remember.
One of those Slavias, right?
No. Fucking, oh, Jesus. Now you're going to make me think about this.
Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan.
One of the stands, that's what it was.
Yes,
One of the stands.
It was a Kazakhstan, boy.
Why do we sound weird?
I don't know.
Something sounds weird in my headphones. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Are we coming out of the speakers there or just in here?
You are coming out of just the headphones.
Oh, okay. So, I don't know. It just sounds...
We sound super clear today.
Yeah, absolutely.
Apparently.
Reds are on. Oh, everything looks good.
Great.
Everything sounds good. Have we got a show for you today?
We are super fanny today.
I am all kinds of sorts of worked up, but we'll get into that in a little bit. I know you had told me about... Oh, yeah, the camera. We got to remember... I got to
Yes.
keep looking at people so I can stare them down.
Yes, talk to the people so you can stare them all down.
Before we get into the fire under my ass...
Yes.
We
just had to talk about something I saw on the news yesterday, the local news.
At a local Denny's.
Local Denny's in Rome, New York. Some man
Oh, it was Rome?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a Utica.
No, it was Rome. It was some old cruddy guy, and he smacked his waitress on the ass. That is what he did. And he went to court for it. That's what happened.
How old was this guy?
He had to be in his, 60s or 65, mid-60s.
I know why you sound weird.
Why?
Hold on a second before you get into the story. One, because your settings...
Oh, they're all different.
Are a little different on this mic.
Oh.
Let me see, that one being up, this one being down.
Oh, Mark.
Give me a little something.
Yokshimash.
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 Okay,
there we go.
There we go. Now you don't sound all zeroed out, as they say.
Right.
In the biz.
Right. I am not all zeroed out. Now
you sound better, yes.
That sounds very
So,
sensual.
Rome, New York, Denny's. Old man slapped the waitress on the ass.
Right. And he went to court for it. And I think the judge sentenced him. And then the guy has the nerve to say, well, that wouldn't have happened 20 years ago.
Well, one, it probably wouldn't have happened 20 years ago because his wife was still alive. Two...
No, the wife was in court with him.
Oh, my God. How old was the guy? What did you say? Or
he had to be
say?
65, something like that.
And he still thinks shit like that's acceptable?
Yes.
How old was the waitress that he slapped?
Oh, she was young.
Like 20-something?
Young. Yeah, like 20-something.
Well, good for her.
Right.
For saying something, and shame on him
And they got it on video.
For thinking that you can do things like that.
Yeah, they got it on video too, like the security camera from the store.
Nice egg. Thanks for the eggs, baby. Slap on the ass.
Right. Got to have a little slap. But that's what I wanted to talk about.
How
because
dare him think that, and I hate old people that do that. They think that that's okay because they're old, I guess, and they could get away with it. Like, oh, well, back in my day. Well, it's not back in your day. It's fucking 30, 40 years later than your day.
Right. Right.
Like, it wasn't acceptable back then. It was just people looked the other way.
Peace and love.
That's what he was thinking.
Yeah. A piece, anyway.
Yes.
And his wife went with him to court.
Yeah, his wife went to court.
She didn't get pissed at him. Oh, no, she's probably because she's from that era, so it's like, oh, yeah, the man does everything. That's the way he... I'm so fucking tired of hearing that as an excuse. Well, that's the way my husband is.
Yes.
Well, then, you know what? Let's euthanize him. Because he's not getting with the times.
Right.
And even for back then, like I said, it wasn't acceptable, but it was... Nothing was done. There was just like... People turned a blind eye to it.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So...
But good, I'm glad, because you shouldn't be, shit like that shouldn't be happening. Spanking somebody on the ass.
Nope. Not at all.
They don't even do that in sports anymore.
No, they don't slap asses anymore?
No, not really. Oh, maybe. It's hard to say because I can't watch every fucking sport, every game, every whatever. But
I guess so.
I don't think it's done as much as it was before.
Okay. Well,
was his wife there with him at Denny's when?
No, not. He was alone. He was alone, and I just got a little.
So I wonder if he would have done that if she was there. If it's so acceptable.
Yeah, I bet he wouldn't.
Right?
I bet he wouldn't. He thought she was saying,
open me up again. Maybe that's what he heard.
Yeah, maybe that's what he heard.
Maybe she said, sir, would you like some more coffee? And he heard, open me up again. So he was like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you like your eggs? Tight like your ass.
Right.
His name wasn't Ronnie, was it?
No, it was not.
Okay.
No, it was not. And he was not a limo driver.
That would have been funny.
No, but I know you have something that lit a fire under your ass, so we're just going to go with that.
Okay,
now.
Hit the sports. You can let it play out.
Okay, I'll let it play out.
But, so Michael Rappaport, who we're big fans of, and often puts, little selfie videos up on Facebook.
Yes.
Had put one up yesterday and played a couple clips from the basketball game finals from Game 2. Because there was a controversy, as there was in Game 1 as well. But in Game 2, there was a controversy. Was it a foul? Wasn't a foul? When LeBron James, Steph Curry, or somebody else, I don't remember, so don't fucking criticize me for not remembering. I'm sorry.
Oh, King James?
Yes, King James.
Okay.
They all kind of collided going for the ball.
All right.
No foul was called, and LeBron James started whining like a fucking kid in a candy store because he didn't get the call, he didn't get what he wanted. But then later on in the game, something else happened, and he got the call. But they still ended up losing the game. So they're down 2-0 against the Golden State Warriors. They're not going to fucking win the finals. LeBron is not going to get his 4th ring this year. And like I said, what the hell is that?
Oh my
the
God.
guys outside.
Oh, my God. I wondered what was going on.
I thought,
there.
what the hell?
I thought it was just... Oh, yeah.
No, it was...
No, that was a little
guy
bit more,
outside.
That was a little bit more girthy.
So... I made a comment on Rappaport's video.
Because Rap had this video, right?
Right, and usually I don't comment, but...
Do you want me to play the video?
You want to play the video?
Yeah,
all right,
let's
go
play
ahead.
the video.
Game 2 controversy is whether or not LeBron James was fouled while catching this pass by Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. LeBron James once said, I love contact. I'm like a football player. Take a look. Tell me for yourself.
And this is where he plays the video, but he also comments on it.
Right.
Everybody goes up to catch the pass. Everybody bangs into each other. Everybody falls down. Maybe it was a foul. maybe it wasn't a foul. But look at LeBron James' reaction. Does this look like a guy that likes contact? Look at this guy. Does this look like a football player? Does this look like a guy who enjoys contact? This looks like a guy who doesn't enjoy contact. Now look.
He has his arms out like, you're not going to make the call?
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on,
Okay,
man? And if you
okay.
look...
I saw.
Are we
going to
put the video up?
No, because I'm not going to be able to pause it.
All right,
and shit.
let me
like
just
that.
for those who didn't see the video. Now, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry collide into LeBron James. If you look at these two guys, they're not as big and powerful as LeBron James. So it's like they're still, yes, men colliding into somebody who, like he said, I'm a football player. I enjoy the contact. I don't mind. Blah blah blah. He kind of shoves him off a little bit, and then you look. It looks almost like he's kind of flopping, as they say, and playing into the fall like he really got smashed into.
Well, he looks like a Hasidic Jew right now.
Oh, he's an asshole.
Look at Ty Lue. Ty Lue looks like a guy who just has to take a shit.
Now, Ty Lue is the coach.
He's the head coach of the Cavaliers.
Okay. Ty Lue did look like he had to take a shit.
He always has that face on.
Okay.
Now watch this play. This is a play with a lot of contact, and LeBron James got the call. Check this out.
Before it was in the act of being thrown in, too.
I watch MMA. I saw the Karate Kid. That's called a fucking armbar. He tried to break that guy's fucking arm. You get some calls, you don't get some calls. Play on.
Right. So in that play, yeah, LeBron looks like he pretty much gave that guy an armbar and shoved him to the floor.
Right.
But got the call for a foul on the guy he threw to the floor.
Okay.
So I don't think he should have got that call. But like Rap said, you get some calls, you don't get some calls.
Right.
Play
Right.
on.
Right.
Stop whining about trying to get every call.
Play on.
So I made the mistake of commenting, and I said LeBron is nothing but a crybaby. Wah! The call didn't go my way. Wah! Taking a line from Artie. He's lucky to be in the finals with the team he has. People always comparing LeBron to Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan never whined as much as LeBron did about calls. Michael Jordan was just good enough to go out there and beat you. He didn't need to get the calls to beat you, and that's why LeBron will never be as good as Michael Jordan. And boy, did that open up a fucking shitstorm of comments.
Opened up.
And people just fucking... I didn't realize how much hatred Michael Jordan has in the basketball industry compared to LeBron. Like, when you bring that... Like, in any sport, there's the debate of who's the greatest player of all time, or you take one player against another certain player. This LeBron-Jordan debate, like, really fires people up.
You just made up a new a child.
What?
LeBron Jordan. If they had a gay baby,
Oh, my God.
they would have LeBron Jordan, and he'd be the greatest basketball player of all time.
He just might be.
Right.
But again, you'd have people arguing like they do over here. Bill Russell, they bring up, then they want to bring up, oh, Michael Jordan, he was a whiner, don't you remember? Him and, what was the...
Phil Jackson.
Phil Jackson used to bitch about Detroit, New York, and you couldn't breathe on Michael without getting a foul called on you. And another incident, some guy told me.
See, I don't really remember that, but that might be the Mandela effect. Because me and my brother used to watch baseball. We used to watch basketball all the time. We used to watch sports and shit. Like, I don't remember it like that.
Me either.
I really don't remember it like that.
And I'm saying, like, this is... this is popular right now, LeBron whining. Like, during most of the season, like, I don't watch every fucking Cavs game, okay? Sadly, I'm going to admit, I'm a Knicks fan. We haven't had anything to cheer about since 1970. Well, not really 1973, but that was the last championship we won. But since the 90s with Ewing, when we made a run in the playoffs.
And when you got Porzingis.
Well, at first, we weren't sure about him, but now we're all about the unicorn.
Yeah, now you guys love the unicorn.
But we still
I don't know why you call him the unicorn.
I don't understand that either, and I'm a Knicks fan. But
call him the white whale.
But we still ain't got that much to cheer for because we got a shit team. Porzingis is hurt. Who knows if he's even coming back this year to play?
Ooh.
So the Knicks we're dead in the water. We're not going anywhere, anyways. But there's the argument of James and Jordan that could go back and forth, and I don't know if you want to go reference the one guy who.
Yes, you have to because some of the comments on this are great.
The one guy there, he seemed kind of cool. This real silly Showtime guy, because he's the one who said something about the
Jordan's rules.
Yeah, the Jordan rules where you couldn't breathe on him and stuff. And I was just like, listen, I don't remember. I should have stated in my first comment, I don't remember Michael Jordan whining as much as LeBron. But maybe in 25 years, we'll all forget how whiny LeBron was.
Now, what Mark is not telling you is he has egged these people on by responding to their comments.
Well, yeah, that's true too. From now, I've left well enough alone. I'm not commenting to anybody else who comments on here.
Right, Mark has egged all these people on.
I'm done answering because I'm tired of. It's my fucking opinion. I'm tired of trying to defend my opinion to these morons on fucking social media. That and all my posts are lengthy.
Yes.
So you have to click on see more. I don't think they're doing that. They're just reading whatever they're shown.
Right.
And then they're commenting on that. And if you read the whole thing, some of the comments that these people made, there's no reason for their comment because I explained myself because I bought into this shit with these fucking people.
Here's what people are reading. All they're reading is LeBron is nothing but a crybaby.
Well, no, that's the whole post.
No, that's all they're reading. LeBron is nothing but a crybaby. You have sparked something inside.
You know what?
People.
Though I got 38 people that liked that comment. I just want to say
liked and loved, and then you got a couple laughs on it.
Well, yeah, the silly
people love it.
Silky
people want to laugh.
Well, yeah, because they laugh at that shit.
Because all they read right here is LeBron is nothing but a crybaby. So do you know what I write if I'm a LeBron fan? Fuck you.
And I haven't got any of that stuff yet.
Right.
Because I think some of these people want to engage in the
some actually want
in the conversation and have the debate civilly.
I just read that Charles Barkley.
Yeah, oh yeah, Jordan whined a lot actually. You just mad LeBron may be better than him. Just be mad. That's all you can do.
Yo, you mad, son.
Yeah, that's what I said. And I said, yeah, that must be it.
Yes.
And then they throw out their stats. If Jordan was so good, he could just beat you. Why did he only win 1/3 of the seasons he played? And then that's where I respond to, I don't know, bring me down.
Wait, he only won 1/3 of the seasons that he played? But he has 6 championship rings.
Right, because early on in his career,
they
would lose early in the playoffs because they weren't that good.
Okay.
Like, as good as Jordan was, I guess what he's trying to say there is, early on in his career, if Jordan was so good, how come he didn't take... LeBron was good enough. He took his team to the... But still didn't win until he went to fucking Miami.
I don't get...
Jordan, and that's another point, which I didn't make on this website, is Michael Jordan stayed with the Bulls his entire career till he retired. After he retired, he went played for the Wizards, but that's coming out of retirement. I'm talking about this time frame of when he played for the Bulls, and he did have a chance to leave a couple times with contract and stuff,
right?
But decided no, he's going to stay with the Bulls, and he's going to either win or lose with the Bulls. LeBron James shit on the town of Cleveland, left there because he couldn't win with Cleveland because he's not as good as Michael Jordan. And I don't give a fuck if you want to say, well, they put Scottie Pippen on the team and Dennis Rodman and they got guys to play. Yeah, they got guys to play around Jordan to help him win.
Right, but is LeBron like that? Like, is he a team player? Like,
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, at least that's good.
Yes, because there was a couple games just when they in these playoffs when he was playing the last series against Boston. LeBron pretty much took control, and they were looking at him like he controlled the ball the whole game. He scored like fucking 40, 50-something points, found open teammates, and that's what helped them win a game. But he can't do that constantly. The guy's getting older. He's getting tired, even though he'll tell you, that he's not. You can see the fatigue that he gets because they show it on camera. Okay,
right.
So
he looks like a Hasidic Jew.
Yeah, and I mean,
with that beard,
he's playing a lot of minutes. And like I said, I'm not denying the talents of LeBron James. I'm just saying, I personally, in my opinion, don't think he's as good as Jordan. Because once Jordan got good with the Bulls, again, LeBron James didn't stay with Cleveland. Okay, he went to Miami where they had Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh. Well, those were the big three anyway. I can't remember anymore because I don't follow LeBron James because I don't like him. But he went over to fucking Miami, won 2 rings out of 3 appearances in the finals there, and then went back to Cleveland.
He's no Karl Malone.
No.
Or John Stockton.
No.
Larry Bird.
He's no Larry Bird.
I don't know anybody that's in here that's recent. I haven't watched basketball.
Porzingis.
Yeah, well, I guess I know Porzingis.
He's only about 3 years old.
Because of basketball cards and stuff,
Oh.
I guess. Only because he was like a number 1 autograph 3 years ago.
And to be honest with you, I don't even really watch that much basketball. But I watch enough of these sports shows that talk about it. So maybe that's where I'm getting my influence into. And again, you're talking about wanting me to remember something from 25 fucking years ago, and every game that Michael Jordan played, and every time he whined, and every time this and that. That's 25 fucking years ago.
Hey, it's the Mandela effect, okay?
Well, it enrages me that, then they want to throw stats out, so I throw stats back at them. And then it's like, well, it's not all about championships. But eventually, every argument about who's the greatest of all time comes down to how many championships they won.
That's fake news, Mark. Didn't you know that? You can't bring people
if I hadn't brought it up, eventually the conversation would have went there and they would have said something. Or maybe not, because in the argument against Michael Jordan, who has every time he went to the finals 6 times, won every time, and won the MVP each of those years that they were in the finals. So with a 6-0 record, perfect,
right,
and MVP each of those 6 years, it's kind of hard to argue. So yeah, they probably want to stay away from the championship.
Yeah,
thing,
they probably
especially because LeBron only has 3 out of 5 with 8 appearances. That's not a winning record. So Michael Jordan having double the amount of rings that LeBron has, yeah, I guess LeBron argumenters or fans are going to stay away from that argument.
Right.
And say, he had a better seasonal record and Jordan only won a third of his seasons.
Whatever happened to Carmelo Anthony?
Oh, he fell into obscurity.
Oh, man.
Pretty much, after college, he played for the Denver Nuggets. And he was pretty good in Denver. And then they traded him to the Knicks. And they thought that was going to be the saving grace of the Knicks.
Since we're on as your account, I should put he's no Carmelo Anthony.
No, please don't. Please don't. I'm all done with answering these people and buying into it, and I'm sick of stats or having to look up
That's
a stat
hysterical.
or look something up. But
But what's so funny
But
is...
this is social media, like we were talking about the other day with Roseanne and Twitter. This is what this is.
Yeah, but what's so funny is you're doing and opening yourself up for critique with the podcast, like with a show like this. But
see, that
doesn't bother
that
you?
really doesn't bother me
Okay.
because I know it's good.
Okay, got you.
And if you don't, whatever, you're just not into it. Like even if Stern fans, and I'm talking like super Stern fans, tune into this and they're like, yeah, no, I don't get it. You suck. Blah blah blah. Whatever. It's really not going to bother me.
Okay.
It's just no. What bothers me is about the sports thing is I'm trying to, with fun. I'm not trying to piss anybody off, but with fun. I'm trying to have a little argument with somebody about the LeBron Jordan dispute on who's better.
Right.
And then people are just they don't get it, and that's what's taken away from the written word. They don't get it. It's not like we're sitting in the bar and we're having a conversation, laughing about it, making Jordan did this and LeBron does this. So I can see why people, but they just get so fucking angry, and they're like, why don't you just stop defending another man? Now that one guy's turning it gay, And
Yeah,
I'm like,
somebody turned it gay.
I looked at this guy's profile. He's a fucking computer geek, IT, and I'm like, so you don't get to bars often and have sports conversations with men, do you?
No. He has sports
You know what I mean?
conversations with his robotic girlfriend.
Absolutely.
Right.
Like I've had sports debates and conversations with friends and guys and stuff, and it's that they don't turn. Well, what are you defending Jordan for? Are you in love with him?
You love Jordan.
You know,
You love his Ewing.
No, like I said, I may not like LeBron James. I respect his game. I respect the fact that he is one of the greatest players ever to play. I just don't think he's one of the greatest of all time. Or I don't think he is the greatest of all time, nor do I think Jordan is the greatest of all time. It's an argument that you're never going to have an answer for because, all right, Jordan and LeBron are two different eras.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Then you can go back even further and go with Bill Russell.
Jordan and Bill Russell are totally two different eras.
Right. So, Will Chamberlain and LeBron, LeBron, two different eras.
Right.
Jordan and Chamberlain are two different eras. Like you can't. It's hard to compare because things were different then.
Right.
Things changed to now. The game has changed a little bit with the 3-point shot. They didn't have the 3-point shot.
Oh, they didn't.
Wilt Chamberlain's day.
Oh,
No,
they didn't. I
No.
didn't even see. I should have known that.
But I don't even know. I'm not sure if they even had it in Bill Russell's time. Like the 3-point line is something fairly new.
Okay.
And so it's hard to sit but it's fun to have the arguments. And the stats come up and what about this? What about that? But you get these people that get like so angry about it and so like, what do you mean by this? Or what about this? So if this is true, so if you believe this, then what about that? And then.
Oh, Mark, these people hit it.
It's like, first of all, read my fucking comments fully, and you'll see that I'm not trying to be a dick about anything. I'm just saying.
Yeah, they don't.
Off of the fucking video Michael Rappaport played, LeBron James was clearly whining about a call.
Right.
Wah! So I made a comment about it. My mistake was I added that he'll never be as good as Jordan thing, and that just sparked the fucking fire under everybody's ass about, and it started, because it's been a debate for a few years now. And it just recently came up again when LeBron, because this is his 9th consecutive appearance in the playoffs and in the finals.
That's
LeBron
pretty good,
James.
though. That's pretty
Absolutely.
good.
I am not denying the fact that that's better than Jordan's record for sure.
Right.
It's just his winning percentage in the playoffs is not as good as Michael Jordan's.
Got you.
And it never will be because Michael Jordan's perfect. LeBron has 5 losses. Jordan has 0 in the finals.
In the finals. Gotcha.
In the finals. Now, playoffs, he might. I have to look up the stat because he did, or like I said, early on in his career when the Bulls made the playoffs, they might have lost in the first, second round and didn't get far. But the stat I'm only talking about the finals.
All right.
Stat. I'm not going to get into the whole playoffs thing because we're in the finals right now.
Okay.
And I'm saying when Michael Jordan went to the finals, he won. Guaranteed. Well, not guaranteed, but it is now. It seemed, 6-0 when you go to the finals where LeBron is 3-5.
Yeah.
In the finals.
I mean, that's you could. I mean, if you're comparing that, then that's
he's probably going to lose this year. So now he's going to be 3-6 in the finals. That's only a 333 average.
See, I didn't.
So you could go and say, okay, well, Michael Jordan only won 1/3 of his season. Well, LeBron only won 1/3 of his of his finals appearances.
See, I don't
it did. Like I was just telling you too. All right, Peyton Manning considered to be one of the best quarterbacks ever to play the game.
Right,
arguably, he had a great seasonal record. He got to the playoffs.
Wait, what about Eli? No, I'm joking.
Oh, I was going to say, no, I don't think you can.
I'm joking with you. You can't compare Eli to Peyton.
Well, you can because Eli has 2 rings. Peyton only has 1.
I guess you're right. Yeah,
and Peyton's first appearance in the Super Bowl was fucking terrible.
Okay,
And then the second time he went, that's when he got his ring.
I love talking sports with you because I have no fucking idea what the fuck is going on right now.
No, I'm just saying that comparing this is what like Peyton Manning has a great seasonal record. When he gets to the playoffs, he sucks. He might get to the playoffs 10 years in a row, but he's not going anywhere.
But he doesn't win,
right.
In other words.
Right.
He's not taking the team anywhere.
Right. His percentage in the playoffs is terrible.
Okay.
And then people compare him to Tom Brady. Everybody wants to compare everybody to Tom Brady because Tom Brady
Brady's the greatest football player of all time.
And that's the argument.
Statistically.
You look at the stats and you say, okay, well, Super Bowl 8 times.
I'm not a Tom Brady fan at all.
He doesn't bother me.
I'm saying statistically.
Right. I mean, I'm not
he's the greatest football
Tom
player
Brady
of all time.
Supporter or hater.
I am a hater.
But yeah.
I am a hater.
Arguably, I mean, and then you can go back. They talk Johnny Unitas. Tom Brady has 5 rings and 8 appearances in the Super Bowl.
Okay, yeah.
Okay? I believe that's a record. I believe.
Right. It probably is.
And he's still playing. And you look at all the great quarterbacks. Like they always compare nowadays to active quarterbacks. Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers is the 2 best quarterbacks playing.
What about Tim Tebow?
He's playing baseball now.
He's a great baseball player.
He's as far as I know, he's in the Mets farm system. And the way the Mets look this year, they need to call him up because they ain't got nobody.
Why isn't he Tebowing in baseball?
He might be. I don't know. Because he's in the minors, so they don't really.
Oh,
like he's in not AAA. I believe he's in AA, which they don't really air those games.
It's not even like on the radar.
Right.
AA. He's in single A baseball.
No, you know who is in single A baseball? You remember Rafael Palmeiro?
Yes.
Yeah, he's like 53 years old and he's trying to make a baseball comeback.
Oh, Jesus Christ, like Mr. 3000.
So he's in single A ball. And they made a big deal. They were talking about it on PTI the other day that I guess he hit a home run. So that was the thing. Michael Kornheiser was like, big deal or no deal?
Oh, my God. And
And Wilbon was like, no deal. He's playing single A ball. He's 50. He ain't going to get any. Let me know when he gets up to the majors again.
Oh, my God. And then, I was talking about LeBron being a Hasidic Jew.
With his beard.
He's a Blasidic Jew.
Blasidic Jew.
Yes.
A whiny Blasidic Jew.
He's wait, how can we turn whiny into, I don't know.
Blindy. Well, no, the whole thing with the fire under my ass is that it's hard on social media to have a intelligent conversation or even a fun little dispute with something without somebody trying to turn it gay or, they get so fucking butthurt over what you said that they're going to throw different stats at you and they want you to explain yourself and do this. It's like, dude, it's my fucking opinion. I'm not saying this is fact. It's my opinion.
Right. Well, they take everything like fucking like gospel.
Like, Jesus Christ, get over yourself. But I guess that's what, and I'm done. I'm done engaging these people.
Okay, well, and I was going to say you better be done because you took up almost the whole show talking about fucking LeBron James.
I know.
The Blasidic Jew.
What do you, I don't know. I was pissed.
Nah, that's all right. You said you wanted to
do it. It's one of them things like, I bet you when I type up the synopsis of this show, and start hitting LeBron James, Jordan, blah, blah, if anybody watches it, we're going to get comments on this. I'll almost guarantee it.
I hope so.
And I welcome them all.
And they're going to say, what's up with that fat guy in the New York Knicks, I almost called it. What's up with that fat guy in the New York Yankees in the New York Yankees hoodie? He doesn't know a damn thing about
hurry up, get it out. The music's playing.
The
New York Knicks. To the guy in the fat guy, that's all, folks. But yeah, no. Check out the video on YouTube. Let us know what you think. Hell, give me a call on the pipeline and let me know what you think.
Call Mark.
315-293-2999 and leave me a message. LeBron James, Michael Jordan, or anything. Just call up and go, I don't really, Phone number again, 315-293-2999. And always check us out on the website, bmtalk02.com. And that'll get you where you need to go.
And we are two beautiful fat men signing
Absolutely. Peace out and fuck LeBron.
Fuck him right up his ass.
Acidic Jew looking ass.
Right.